I feel like I'm in a cage. She said it softly. Candlelight flickered against the diamond pendant I gave her 5 years ago. The restaurant hummed with low jazz and expensive indifference. 20 years of marriage sat between us like a third guest. I smiled. A cage? I asked. She didn't look at me. I need air. I need space. I don't even know who I am anymore. That was the moment the ground shifted. Not because she felt trapped, but because I already knew why. We weren't always strangers sharing a table. We built everything from nothing. A one-bedroom apartment with peeling paint. Burnt dinners. Late-night laughter. She used to fall asleep on my chest. Fingers curled into my shirt like I was gravity itself. I worked, she dreamed. I funded those dreams. When my company finally broke into 7 figures, she cried in my arms. Said we did it. Said she was proud of me. I believed her. We bought the house with the glass, staircase, and the backyard that swallowed sunlight. I thought success would make us stronger. It only made her restless. The gym memberships became longer sessions. The girls' nights blurred into weekends. Her phone tilted away from me like it carried state secrets. I didn't accuse. I observed. A receipt in her coat pocket from a hotel bar across town. A name saved under a woman's contact that wasn't a woman. Perfume that wasn't hers lingering on her collarbone. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Pain is loud. Planning is silent. The truth came on a Tuesday afternoon. I was home early. She didn't know that. Her laptop was open on the kitchen island. A message flashed across the screen before it dimmed. I can't wait until he's out of the picture. No ambiguity. No room for misinterpretation. There it was. Not just betrayal. Replacement. I felt something inside me fracture, but I didn't explode. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I closed the laptop gently, and I started building my exit the way I built my empire, strategically. First, the lawyers. The best in the city. Quiet men in tailored suits who understood discretion. I had them draft everything before she even knew there was a war. Post-nuptial agreements, asset protection structures, trusts she didn't have access to, every investment account rerouted through legal channels she'd never see coming. Then the evidence. I hired a private investigator, former federal, expensive, worth every cent, photos, dates, hotel records, recorded conversations in public spaces, enough to turn whispers into undeniable truth. I didn't need revenge fueled by rage. I needed annihilation delivered with a signature. While she played house with another man, I was dissolving the foundation beneath her feet. The house? Purchased through an LLC tied to my family trust. The cars, company-owned? The joint accounts? Emptied into protected holdings weeks before our anniversary dinner. She said she felt caged. I was quietly removing the bars and on the floor. The night of the confrontation wasn't explosive. It was surgical. I invited her and her friends to our anniversary party. A lavish gathering at our home. Business partners, mutual friends, her parents, and him. She brought him as her guest, bold, arrogant, certain I was clueless. I watched them laugh by the bar, his hand grazing her lower back like he owned her. Patience is power. When the champagne was poured and the speeches began, I tapped my glass. I want to thank my wife, I said, steady and composed, for teaching me the true meaning of freedom. Her smile faltered. I nodded to the screen behind me. The first photo appeared, time-stamped, undeniable. Then another. Then the hotel footage. Gasps filled the room like oxygen had been replaced with smoke. Her face drained of color. He stepped back from her as if betrayal were contagious. This is cruel, she whispered. No, I said calmly. Cruel is planning a future while asking your husband to fund it. Her mother began to cry. My business partner stared at her like she was a stranger. Then I handed her the envelope. Divorce papers, signed, filed, effective immediately. You said you felt caged, I continued. The house is no longer yours. The accounts are frozen. Your access to company funds is terminated. Your name has been removed from every asset I legally could remove it from. Her hands shook as she flipped through pages she didn't understand. I gave you freedom, I said quietly, just not my fortune. Security escorted him out first. He didn't argue. Men like him never do when the lights turn on. She tried to speak again, but there was nothing left to say. The power had shifted, and she felt it. The divorce finalized within months. Infidelity clauses are powerful things when backed by evidence. She walked away with exactly what she brought into the marriage. Nothing more. I kept the house, the company, the reputation. She moved into a downtown apartment. Last I heard, the new man vanished once the illusion of luxury disappeared. Funny how freedom feels different without a safety net. Do I regret it? No. Betrayal is a choice. So is consequence. She wanted air, space, a life without me. Now she has it. I sleep alone in a bed that once felt too big. It doesn't anymore. The silence is clean, uncomplicated. People think revenge is loud, explosive, emotional. They're wrong. The most devastating revenge is controlled, documented, executed with a smile. She said she felt like she was in a cage. I opened the door and made sure she walked out with nothing but the truth.